But I'm not really happy with the color of the water. I'm not really happy with the color of this. It's not how I remember it. So I go into this HSL. HSL is hue, saturation, and luminance. Hue is just color, right? What this does is I can change a color into a different shade of that color. So if I grab, let's say, this orange, and I move it to the left, or sorry, that's luminance. Click on hue. And you have a couple of ways that you can view this screen, by the way. I like this way the best. So I go to hue, and let's say I move this orange, it'll kind of take it to the closest color on that side of the color wheel, right? So red. Or if I go in the other direction, it turns it yellow. Now most things, when you go to adjust a color, aren't just one color. So I really don't like using these sliders that much. The better way to do things is with this thing called the targeted adjustment tool. And if you, on a lot of things in Lightroom, if you just, are patient and hold the mouse over it for a second, it'll tell you what it does. So I'll do adjust hue by dragging in the photo. So I pick this thing up, and I come in here, and I maybe like drag up or down, and I can change the color of the water. So I kind of like that. I just wanted to make a tiny adjustment. Maybe on this guy, I wanted to make this a little bit more red, right? So a tiny little adjustment. And you saw that it was actually like, the blue was actually a little bit of aqua and a little bit of blue, right? So by targeting something and selecting it, I'm able to like make it a little bit more of an accurate selection. And then saturation, we saw what saturation is, right? If I kill the saturation on the water, it turns gray. If I overdo it, actually it doesn't even look that bad. So again, I might just do it with the selector tool. Click on the water, go up. You might even want to select a couple of different spots because the water might not be the same color everywhere. And I'm saturating the water a little bit more. And then luminance is just how bright something is, right? So as an example, I'll click on the luminance of this guy. If I go up, it almost gets to the point where it starts turning white. Or maybe I want to go dark. So sometimes if the water does, sometimes water will look too bright for me. I actually want to make it look a little darker and show a little bit more of that detail up in the waves and stuff on the surface, and I might like bring the saturation down because maybe I'm trying to get a particular effect. So again, color, saturation, and essentially the brightness of particular colors, and the best way to adjust them is with this targeted adjustment tool.